YouTube. What's up? It's your boy Original Dog Man. And I got me a hot cup of tea. That shit's bitter. Ooh, it's like sour and bitter. But it's hot. Oh, that bitch hit the back of my throat. That's what I wanted it to do, man. That's how you know this shit's healthy. Woo. Alright, anyways. This is my final thought for Oud for Greatness. Now, knowing this scent is powerful, it's pungent, it's strong, it lasts long, it projects. I work to work thinking that not a lot of people would like it. Because you had to have a certain taste to actually enjoy this fragrance. You have to have a certain nose for... This isn't like, oh, I don't want to spray it, but okay, fuck it. I'm going to do it for y'all one time. So I did wear this to work one day. I wore it one day to work this past week. I think it was either Saturday or Sunday. One of those days I wore it to work. And I'm not gonna lie to you. It was sometime last week. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. One of them damn days. And during that day, I can't remember exactly what day it was because my mind is fucked up. And plus I wore other fragrances on certain days. Like I wore that with that fucking Mazzali. I wore that one day. I wore Salvatore Ferragamo Uomo, the tiramisu one. I wore that one. Okay, but let me tell you what happened when I wore this. I wore this and got a shitload of compliments. This fucking Oud for Greatness is mass appealing. I don't know how. I would never think that this thing would be mass appealing. This thing is mass appealing. I didn't think a lot of people would like this on me. But man, I got a lot of compliments, man. I got a lot of compliments when I wore this thing. People were telling me I smell good. No one asked me what I was wearing. It was 3. It was at least 3 compliments that I can remember. And no one really asked me what I was wearing. They just said, I smell good. I always smell good. And they said, what was the other one? I smell good. You always smell good. And I guess another, I smell good. I can't remember exactly how all the transactions went. Because I was at work and I was pretty much busy. But I know I got 3 compliments. All from women. Saying I smell good. I was scared. Because in the beginning of the day, someone walked past some produce, and I was right there by the produce, and they said, damn, something stink. And I was like, oh shit, I hope it's not my fucking cologne, right? Because it's Oud, right? Sometimes Oud can be skanky and shit, but this is just regular Argowood, not real Oud. That's what I'm thinking. Oud is like the rotten Argowood, but this just has Argowood in it, but not real Oud Argowood, which is the rotten shit that takes time to build, to make, or to have. So, I walked back to that person. I was like, smell my neck. I was like, is it me that stinks like that? And it's like, no. So it was actually some potatoes that was going bad. So I was kind of happy with that. It did scare me for a minute when they said, damn, something stinks. I thought it was me. Now, here's the thing. At my work, a lot of people are still wearing the mask. So what does that fucking tell you? What does that fucking tell you about this fragrance? If people are smelling this fragrance and the fragrances that I wear through the mask, that's saying a lot, man. And 3 compliments in one day for this bad boy. 3. And they smelling this through the mask. Look. Mask. I gotta wear it every day. Here's the one I wore the other day. We gotta wear a mask every day. Doesn't matter. People were smelling this shit through the mask. Crazy. Crazy. What does that fucking tell you, man? It tells you the quality of this juice, the projection of this juice, the sillage of this juice is fucking beast mode. Is this a 12-hour fragrance or more? I never tested it, so I don't know. I don't think so. I have some 12-hour fragrances. I believe this is. The last time I checked. I just sprayed it, so I'm going to check it and catch up and put it in the comment section here tomorrow when and see if it's still on me. It is about 8 o'clock. It's about 8 o'clock right now. So 8 o'clock in the morning, if it's still there, I'll let you guys know in the comment section of this video. So I'm off tomorrow, so I can do that. I'll stay in this house all day, not doing nothing. I'm bored of shit, writing down a list of what the next fragrances I'm up to buy, which is I got the Armani Stronger With You Intensely coming. I got the Armani Stronger With You Freeze coming, and I got Mancero's Red Tobacco coming. The other ones that I want to get, Spice Bomb Extreme, Jean Paul Gaultier's Ultra Mall, Jazz Club, and I think I might get that YSL. Though I have a problem with Yves Saint Laurent. I don't really like that dude. The dude Yves Saint Laurent. Might get the YSL Live EDP. I actually want that, and I'm fighting my subjectivity on getting that motherfucker. I'm also still fighting my subjectivity on getting Invictus Onyx, because I do like the Invictus line. But those are the fragrances I actually want to get next. And if they're not available, I just go on to the next one. Not a big deal. But this Oud for Greatness is what I really want to talk about. Initials Parfums Oud for Greatness. What does this say on the top of here? Initial Parfums Privé. That's what it says on the top of the cap. Right there. So, man, I've actually gotten some really good compliments off of this wearing this one day. One day. People like this on me, man. It's crazy. I didn't think people would like this on me. But they do. They do like this on me. This shit is crazy. Wow. You know, like I said, this reminds me of a doctor's office with leather, magazines, fresh carpet, cleanliness. You smell the like the plant life, the trees. You know, like you know those real trees in the doctor's office. You know those trees in the potted trees in the big potted container, and they're live trees. They're sitting next to the windows sometimes, trying to get some sunlight on them. This is what this reminds me of. Clean magazine. You pop open a fresh clean magazine, you get that clean magazine vibe. I think people like that. I think this can be a mass appealing oud. And I honestly don't know any oud that's really mass appealing. This is it. That's crazy. It's crazy because I didn't think people would like this. My girl doesn't really like this. People at work, man, they liked it. They liked it. So, it's my final thoughts. I'll make the video a little long because I usually make longer videos. What else can I say about this thing, man? Try to get real in depth with y'all. I sprayed it on my neck. It did become a little cloying in the beginning. When I first went to work, I was like, oh, this is too much. I can't breathe. I can't, because I had the mask on too. So it was like kind of hard, but I was still smelling it through the mask. And it's a little cloying, man. This thing is powerful. Some powerful shit. And I was like, oh, I can't do this. I can't breathe because I'm working hard and shit, moving. And I'm like, the mask is making me breathe, and I'm smelling it. And I'm like, I can't. But after a while, it settled down a little bit, and I was able to work and move and enjoy it a little bit more. But Honestly, I didn't think a lot of people would like this. I think the most that I've gotten, compliments that I've gotten at work, was maybe like 4 or 5. I got 3 with this one on the first day I wore it. I've gotten so many with the Rasasi Hawass and the Halloween Man X. When I layered those two, I've got a lot. I've got a lot of that. Um, I've got a lot of compliments with that. It's not bad, man. Not bad for the price point. The price point that I paid for this, it's not bad. I made up for the price because I don't like paying over $1 per ml, but I made up by buying a $7 fragrance. That's kind of niche anyway, right? So I was just like, okay, I leveled out there. I leveled out, like straight up leveled the fuck out. I was kind of happy when Kevin showed me that $7 fragrance. It's just like niche, man, straight up. Lasts a couple hours. But this is a really good scent. I like it a lot. So I had to figure out a way to like not make my next buy as expensive as this one or $100 fragrance. So I bought a $7 fragrance. So it kind of like, that's how I figure I level things out. Because I tell myself that I'm not gonna buy anything over $1 per ml, and this cost me 200 something, 240, I believe. And this is like a $300 fragrance. And this is my most expensive fragrance that I've purchased so far. I've got Parfums de Marly Carlisle, Parfums de Marly Layton. I got some Manceras, nowhere near as close to this, right? $200 some for this. I believe 240 I paid for it total. Another thing is Carlisle is getting harder to find. Eau Jean is getting harder to find too because it's summertime, and they're not. You're lucky if you find Carlisle or Eau Jean. Now here's the thing, Carlisle, I don't think it's going to be popping back up next year or for the wintertime. I don't think they'll be selling that much. I think Carlisle will be selling for, right now I believe the price going for is $240, $280. I think that motherfucker might be selling for $400, $500 come the wintertime. Carlisle is a good 6-hour fragrance. Really good. So what else I want to talk to you guys about in the fragrance world? I wouldn't recommend the newbie. If you're new to fragrances and you bought 1 or 2 fragrances, I wouldn't recommend you buy this just yet. I'd have to say that your nose would have to mature just a little bit more before you buy this. Because if you're just looking for compliments or you're trying to find fragrances to please your coworkers or your loved one, this is a different kind of mass appealing. This isn't like sexually mass appealing. This isn't like comforting mass appealing. This is just mass appealing. To me, in my opinion, it's just a regular mass appealing fragrance. There's nothing sexy about it. It's just mass appealing. People just like the cleanliness of the scent. Different but clean. Oudi but clean. Argo-woody but clean. Magazine but clean. Leathery but clean. This is what this fragrance reminds me of. So if you're a new person that's getting into fragrances, I wouldn't say jump into this one just yet. I'd say give yourself a little bit of time. I'd say jump into maybe some Manceras. Do what I do, man. If you watch my videos, order the shit that I've been ordering. Like the shit that's on my list right now, like Ultramel, Armani Stronger With You, Freeze, Spice Bomb Extreme, Spice Bomb, Valentino Uomo, Mancera's Red Tobacco. These are my fragrances I have planned on purchasing next. Like I said, I came into this game late. They got other fragrance reviewers who've already purchased all this. I'm playing catch up. But it's a good thing for me to play catch up because then you can get a difference in opinion from other reviewers. And that's what you really want. You want to figure out what's what, who to trust. When people are speaking about these fragrances. Like, I truly believe, in my opinion, a lot of reviewers hype Dunhill. This fragrance right here. The Dunhill Icon line. That's Dunhill Desire line. That's the Dunhill Icon line. I truly believe they hiked the fuck out that line, and that line to me is garbage. The Dunhill Icon line, garbage, man. Some people like it. I don't know how. I don't like it. I can't stand that shit. This shit stinks to me, straight up. And I have not gotten one compliment with any of these motherfuckers. Not one. Not one with any of them. And I've wore all three of them. I have Racing, I have the regular Icon, and I have Absolute, the gold one. All three of them. I have two gold ones. And I wore all of them. And not a one compliment. Not one. And no one says they like it. They don't even smell it on me, man. They don't smell it on me. It doesn't project. And like that Mancera's Instant Crush, a lot of reviewers hyped that shit. I didn't get not one compliment. I wore that motherfucker for a week. A week at work, not one compliment. I wore this the first day. 3 fucking compliments. The first day. 3. And I work at a busy motherfucking grocery store. Retail store. Where people pass me by all the time. Some people not going to say nothing. Others going to say something. Workers are going to tell you. Customers going to tell you. They'll let you know. Trust me. If I wear something that projects and performs, people going to let me know. And at my other job, people going to let me know too. See, my other job, I go every now and then to that motherfucker. I'm still welcome back there. It's a weird situation where they like me so much over there that I can go to and fro whenever I choose. For the holidays when they're busy, oh, we need your help. Come help us. So I go there. Now that's the kind of reputation that I've built up with the people and the manager there. So yeah. Yeah. What else? What else? This is about it, man. This bad boy, final thoughts. It is worth every penny. This is worth every penny retail price. This is a hellified fragrance, man. Oud for Greatness is a hellified fragrance. I really enjoy this fragrance. Really, really, really enjoy the scent of this fragrance. It is an amazing fragrance. My nose has matured to the point where things aren't just supposed to be fresh and clean and aquatic like most of my fragrances are. I got a lot of the Invictus or Gourmandish, you know. It smells like chocolate or candy or something. My nose has gone past that. Like Armani Code Profumo, the Tonka Bomb, you know, or Pure Malt or Pure Tonka Bomb. It's gone past the powdery and the iris, though I still like iris. It's gone past that. It's gone past the ambroxan stage, where many blue fragrances have that ambroxan, like Bleu de Chanel, Sauvage, you know, Versace Dylan Blue. It's gone past the sea salt, like sea salt and fig, and Desire Blue. It's gone past a lot of that. I'm into more Middle Eastern scents now. Scents that have a lot of oud in them. I think I need to get more into leather. Because I really do enjoy leather. Like my Desire Red. My Dunhill Desire Red Extreme. That has a leather accord in it that I really, really love. Somehow they mixed it in there. And it smells fucking awesome. So I do like I'm getting into like a lot of... I want to get into more leather fragrances. And I want to get into more tobacco. I'm actually really honestly thinking about getting Pure Havana, but it's got that burnt cigarette scent. I like it, but I don't like that. So when I spray Pure Havana on me, I'm like, wow, this is awesome tobacco. But then every like 5 minutes or like within 5 minutes, it fucking hits me. That burnt ashtray scent. And I'm not good with that. If I can get over that, I might like Pure Havana a little bit more. I've heard that that Mancero's Red Tobacco has that unpiped tobacco scent, which is better than burnt tobacco. You know, burnt cigarette. I can't stand that shit. So what else do I want to talk about? Not really sure. I think that's about it, man. As far as this fragrance goes, I might get another initial parfums. I might get Rehab. Oh, if you guys can, when you see this video, if you watch it all the way through, do me a favor, man. Because sometimes I listen to y'all. Actually, I listen to y'all comments a lot. Like Misty, I got this chick named Misty Hackler, I think her name is. I got Armani Code Profumo and Armani Code Absolute because of her. So I do listen to y'all, and I do purchase off of just my subscribers telling me what's good and what's not good. There's other fragrances that I was planning on buying, but the more and more I watched other reviewers talk about it, it turned me off. There was another line someone told me about that I should check out. That was like around the $40, $50 mark. But I was like, some of the reviewers, a couple of the reviewers were saying that the performance wasn't all that. So I was like, I turned me off of that. So these are where the performances where I've been watching reviewers. They a lot of reviewers really like Spice Bomb. A lot of reviewers really like Spice Bomb Extreme. Some like Spice Bomb Extreme more. Some like regular Spice Bomb. So it's like a battle between those two. And I'm like, I think I might get both of them. Then I'm watching Armani Stronger With You. Has like a burnt sugar accord or like a caramel. And then Armani Stronger With You Freeze, which is like a brighter opening. I was watching a lot of reviewers, and everyone talks about Ultramel, so that's how good that is. I might check that one out. I don't know yet. Jazz Club, Valentino Uomo, Mancero's Red Tobacco. I've always wanted to get Mancero's Red Tobacco. It's just something just kept holding me off on that motherfucker. And I was like, why do I keep holding off on that one? And I really shouldn't hold off on that one. I should have got that one first, Mancero's Red Tobacco, a long time ago. So yeah, that's what's up with me. That's my goal. I got Armani Code Stronger With You coming, and Armani Code Stronger With You Freeze coming. So after that, I'm probably going to do a little bit more research and search up more fragrances that I want to look up. Fragrances that I know are solid, you know. Like I might still get that Creed Royal Oud, because actually I wore that, and it did give me a little bit more of longevity as I wore it in the house. Wearing it to work, I'm not really sure. I got to test it a little more. I got a little bit more left here, somewhere over there. And so I'm going to check that out again and do my final. I'll probably do a real final thought, which I think I did a final thought on Creed's Royal Oud. I don't know if I did or didn't, but if I did, I might have said 6-hour fragrance. But I think when I wore it again, I think it did. No, I'm wrong. It didn't. It gave me 6 hours. That's what it did. It did give me 6 hours. What else? Invictus Onyx, man. I'm fighting that. YSL Live EDP. I'm fighting that. I want that bad. I'm fighting Ultramel because people are saying, no, it doesn't last long. It's not like the original. I'm fighting buying YSL L'Homme, La Nuit de L'Homme. I'm fighting that. People saying, it's good, just doesn't last long like the original. See, that's the shit that turns me off. Like, why would you recommend something that's not as good as the original? Just don't recommend the shit. You know? I hate when people do that discontinued shit. Look, if the motherfucker was discontinued, it's discontinued for a reason. Don't fucking hype it on your channel. You're fucking with my brain here. As a viewer, as a subscriber, as a watcher of your channel, just look. Don't fucking recommend shit that's been discontinued. If we're going to have a hard time getting it, or we're going to pay more for it than what the original price was, just don't recommend that shit, man. Just don't. Don't fucking tease us like that. That's just bullshit. What else? I think that's about it, man. Oh, let me show you what it comes with. So it comes with this little card on the back. I don't know if you guys can see that right there. And I'll show you exactly how it looks. And it's really nice the way they did it. Has a little slip here. See that? See how nice and smooth that is? It looks really nice and smooth. I like that presentation they give you. You know, I really enjoy stuff like this when it comes to fragrances, where you can sit there and enjoy it. So, damn, why is this so hard to come out? Maybe I pushed it in too hard. Oh no, there it is. And they come with this Initio Parfums Purée. And it says initioparfums.com and insider secrecy. This is an insider secrecy? What the fuck? Oh, let me read this to y'all. What if your instincts were inspired by your sense of smell, guiding you towards new adventures? Initio takes fragrances to new heights, with enhanced powers that defy the imagination. Wild nature and the science of pheromones fuse deeply together within the formulas, working their magic imperceptibly. Invisible forces to be worn alone or blended together. Initial fragrances stir your instincts. This is where it all begins. Yeah, pretty cool. Nice little saying. I could have written it better though. Yeah, I still got my poem going for Stefan Fragrance. I don't know when he's going to drop his poem, but he's supposed to drop his poem. I'm waiting for you to drop your poem, man, so I can smash you. Since you wanted the challenge, or since you accepted the challenge. Because my poem is still here. Oh, yeah. I'm ready for you, man. Yeah, that's what else I want to talk about. Stefan Fragrance. He's supposed to be writing a poem about fragrances. Let's see how good it is. So, that's what's been going on with me, man. Past couple days. Oh, I was on my TikTok, and the followers and subscribers were coming like that. Just getting real, getting acquainted with my channel, and those motherfuckers were hitting until TikTok figured out what my channel was about. It's about truth, so they stopped it. I couldn't post any more videos on my channel, which is bullshit. Just knows that I get under the skin of these motherfuckers, like I always do, because these motherfuckers don't like the truth. But I think that's it, man. I think that's it. I don't know what else to talk about. What do I want to talk about in this fragrance community? There's been some shit going on in this fragrance community that I disagree with. I already voiced my opinion on it. With Georgia Gent, Ross Carlos. I disagree with all that shit, man. I disagree with these people. I disagree with their tactics and their corporate cocksucking and all this shit. And I said what I had to say. I'm always going to say what I have to say. It is what it is. Oh, and Kevin Samuels. Yeah. I made my video, spoke my piece. And if any one of his fucking followers want to come again, come on. I'll expose your stupidity too. All of yous. That's it. This is my video. Peace the fuck out.